stuff this weekend, Sophia.
Looking like a great and wonderful weekend across the Treasure Valley and really everywhere. So if you have any weekend plans, it's going to be a wonderful one for them. But it is Friday morning, so I can't leave you without a Friday morning jam. We've got Vacation by the Go-Go's. Maybe after this work week, you're taking a short vacation. Either way, if it's across the area, you're going to love it. Now, heading into work today, we've got those upper 50s and 60s, but nice clear skies. And heading home, those mid-80s continue. So we are a little bit warmer across the area today than yesterday. We were kind of sitting in those lower 80s. Today, we're seeing a little bit of spike. Not too bad, though. We've got mid-80s and upper 80s across our valley floors. As you start to make your way further east, those lower 80s continue. But if you want the 70s back, you're going to have to head up to Stanley and McCall. Mid 70s continue throughout those higher terrain areas. But as we start to get ready for the weekend, we do see a 90 back on the board. Now, this isn't bad. Maybe just head to the pool. But if you are tailgating, make sure you're drinking that water. We haven't seen very many 90s lately, so it's just that friendly reminder. However, 80s continue into this afternoon, 90s tomorrow. Also grab that sunscreen. Then heading into Sunday, that's when that cold front comes in, and then we'll start to see those 70s back on the board by Monday. Let's talk about what's going on in our atmosphere, because it's kind of a pull and tug between summer and what seems like fall. So area of high pressure is really just rebuilding over us, keeping us nice and toasty, similar to today. That's why we'll continue to spike up into Saturday. However, what's going to cool us back down is a cold front coming its way Saturday evening. Now, this is going to really start to take an effect towards our temperatures going into Sunday and really Monday. And right behind that, there's another area of high pressure that starts to rebuild. And then this trough comes down from above that low pressure system, keeping us nice cooler. So it's kind of a battle between that warm air mass and that cold air mass. But luckily for us, we sit right in the middle of that, so we get those nice, comfortable 80s. Now, let's move on to Hurricane Helene, which is now a tropical storm. It's moving at about 30 miles per hour. Winds accompanied with this storms are really up to 70 miles per hour. So it's moving and slowly inching its way out of Georgia, starting to make its way up towards West Virginia and then parts of Tennessee. Either way, this is the aftermath of yesterday. It hit Perry first, about 11:10, being the first ever recorded Category 4, let me correct myself, to hit that area. But either way, there's power outages from Miami as you start to make your way up towards Jacksonville, and it doesn't stop there. It starts to go from Georgia, then up to West Virginia. Now, what have they already seen in terms of rainfall? Well, very heavy storm surge across those coastlines, about 14 inches, but as you start to make your way further and it starts to move around 3 inches to 5 inches depending on where you are. Some of these areas, for example, West Virginia, already saw some rain, so flash flooding is going to be a concern. But for us, not looking at any rainfall, just some dry conditions into the weekend and the cooler temperatures coming for on Monday.